Alright, everybody, welcome back to another brand new reaction video. And yes, I am the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's. And also, by any chance, I just want to let you guys know before we continue on with the video is that yes, by any chance again, I'm definitely reacting to a very interesting video that I probably would want to get on my mind with and just to get on with my mind and stuff. So before anybody does kind of recommendly ask me to tell me oh, why are you gonna be reacting about Springtrap? Well, let's just say I'm gonna just give you guys a bit of some tips for what I'm gonna be talking about. Exactly, that's my own tips of what I'm saying. Exactly, is that well. I know Springtrap's not going to be a while, which I know he won't exactly. He's just kind of lightly just to be at some point that he may or won't show around his face exactly, which I know he won't show up on my channel, which I understand he won't exactly because due to the lack of the two things that was involved with the season and then the movie version of mine, just on my fourth channel. If anybody doesn't completely get that backwards or exactly for any reason, but here's what I'm going to say. That clearly that no, Springtrap won't be revealed at some point. He'll probably will still stay around in his third location for a very long time until if I ever do have the right time to have him out or anything. But like I said, chances are high or chances are different or whatever they're advanced or whatever that they're at. But like I said, I'm just going to be reacting to a very interesting video of me reacting to his Springtrap's death scene, which is going to be reversed or something. But anyways, hope you guys enjoy this reaction. That yes, I am the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's. That is me, Devin-Foxy Remastered, and I'm going to be reacting to is Springtrap's death scene reverted. So hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys enjoy this reaction. So remember to do most of like I said already is to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and support the original video. And again, please subscribe to Zapper770. So that'll be appreciated and that'll be pretty amazing. So if I were you, then go right ahead and definitely subscribe. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. And also, no, I'm not going to say its name, even though I do know its name. But like I said, I just don't want to say the name of the restaurant where Springtrap's at, because at this point, he, on the other hand, is just going to stay there for a long, long, long time. Just to think what he ever did. Exactly, that's the fake purple guy. But tell the time exactly that it's just going to be a while. But anyways, let's just get straight to the point of all that right now. Just get straight into this. So without further ado, and without that being said, let's react to this video called Springtrap's Death Scene Reverted. Anyways, let's react to this. Let's jump right into the video, starting it again in 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. And I hope you guys actually do enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's begin. And let's react to this starting right now in 3, 2, 1, and go. And also, by the way, I actually am going to find another reaction video for Withered Freddy and Withered Bonnie, as I actually now I'm about to speak. That yeah, I did found an interesting reaction that I might be looking on somewhere, but like I said, will find a reaction video for the two Withered animatronics to meet each other, and they'll also get to meet each other for the first time. And I know it's like the Withered and Withereds that they don't remember each other, but I'm just going to try at least to make that some point of that happen, just to have them meet each other in a reaction video or something like that, or maybe just a little bit off recording or something, and just maybe get like back to the point of the jump. But let's just say we're going to find out and see for what's going to really happen here. But anyways, let's just react to this video called Springtrap's Death Scene Reverted. Or, sorry if I can't get the name right, or if I actually did say it right in the subtitles, then let me know. So anyways, without further ado, and without not wasting any time on this video, the timestamp, then pretty much. Anyways, enjoy the video. Let's begin. Starting right about now. Yes, let's see where this goes. Oh, damn. Oh, Yep, there's Springtrap. What? Oh! Rip! Oh boy, looks like Springtrap's on his way. Ah, damn. Uh, dang! That is so many jump scares in a row for 2 times. And error. For some reason, I don't know why I went out of that reason. Oh, dang! He was right there! Bruh, he was in the right vent the whole time? How did I not know that? How did I seriously again not know where he was at that vent that time? Bruh, there was no way that he was in that vent. Which I don't know how he got there, but ouch. Anyway, back to the video. Damn, that's big trouble for you, man. Big trouble. What? Hey! Bruh, punch Springtrap in the chin. Oh my god. Yeah, bad choice, man. That's killed you. Yep. Oh. Wow. He actually just got him by the heart. Oh my god. No way did he do that. No way did Springtrap actually got him by the heart. Which, I mean, yeah, security guards sometimes make bad decisions when they just don't know how to run exactly just to get the hell out of here. But, yeah, unfortunately when you stay, he's just literally going to come and get somebody like he or she or whatever exactly that appears to be the animatronic to forcibly kind of kill the security guard in different set of matters to be somewhere at this point. But, yeah, never stand that too long or he'll just kill you. But I mean, guarantee at the less that, yeah, I never knew how I find this so interesting to actually bring my memories back for a little bit of rewatching these death scenes exactly because, bruh, the death scenes has so been a long time for me to ever see. Like, it's just been that a while. Like, it's just been like the best things I ever watched in this lifetime, when I was like in the era of reacting to most of it exactly, which I have not recently reacted to some of them. I mean, I was just only watching them first to see how good those were. But when I'm seeing these now exactly in the present, I'm like, yeah, that actually really brings some memories to this. Like, it really brings a lot of something to do. And yeah, I did saw Springtrap ripped out his freaking handout exactly, and I'm like, no way did he just do that. Like, bro, that's no way. Like, no way did Springtrap actually done that. Like, he ripped the man's arm off, and then now he ripped his heart out, which, that's actually pretty brutal. Trust me, it is brutal. I really wouldn't want to know it either, but that's actually pretty brutal, to be quite honest. To be frankly even more honest with it. But, yeah, that's pretty much something, man, that I don't even know why that happened, but shoot, that's just gotta be painful to see where it goes. And unfortunately, I hope you guys enjoy this reaction as I do, and hopefully enjoyed it as well. So yeah, this, by the way, of this death scene of Springtrap, I think just brings a lot of vibes back, a little bit of my memories to watch all of this, but to be honest, I really say this is just more likely the very only interesting thing I ever seen, but yeah, I mean, I hope to not be damned, but this was just a very good video. Very highly guaranteed video I had ever seen. So, nice well done from Zapper770. Which, sometimes if I get the word right or won't get the right number exactly, which, I was just talking about the number. I didn't say anything about the name being incorrect or anything, but yeah, the video, like I said, was pretty good. And also, the dude punched Springtrap's chin, and I'm like, bruh, there's no way he got him at the right hit at that one. Like, bruh, that was actually pretty good. For once, I have to say it, this right now was just, damn, he punched him in the chin. Like, who would have thought of that was going to happen? Who thought that was going to be the only thing to be? But who would have thought of that? But anyways, that's all I kind of would say right now. But anyways, I'll say this again, everybody, that I am the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's, known as Devin-Foxy Remastered, and so, this video, like I said, and like always I've said, this video has been so freaking amazing that I've never seen anything like this. But even if it was way back at the time before then I'm just happy to see it. You know, I'm just really happy and glad to see it. So that's just how I'm actually being honest with you, everybody. Exactly, to be honest with everyone. So yeah, this video apparently is just pretty excellent. Pretty excellent. That's all I kind of thought of this video was excellent. So, well done. Just well done, I would say, on my part. Well done. Anyways, I hope to say this that, well, also one interesting question before I say anything else is that will Springtrap be anywhere in the future at my fourth channel? The answer to that question that he will probably will still remain to be pretty much likely to be around, to exist, being around exactly. But unfortunately, he remains, pretty much unconscious, I think. Remains to be unconscious. But yeah, he still remembers the time exactly, and he probably won't forgive the real purple guy after that exactly. For really what went on exactly, because due to the lack that I probably did say some of that multiple times already of me explaining the story of why fake purple guy already died, just went into the Springlock suit and just, of course, got into his state and just snapped like a just like the snap was going off exactly, like the spring locks were snapping off completely and just killed him fast. But yeah, I think the fake purple guy is no longer going to care about the real purple guy anymore, since the real purple guy is just intending to do something evil whenever he thinks the time will be right exactly, which I know he'll spread chaos and stuff, and even if he, on the other hand, was still creating the robots to the day exactly, which he still does to this day, of the characters as voice boxes and their animatronic systems, and always of their systems upgrades and stuff, but still. Like I said, there probably will be a time that somebody actually will take his spot. That purple guy will have to take. It's either pretty much likely another mercenary soldier, which will probably be another mercenary exactly, which is also a black the one with a black uniform exactly, that is pretty much related to the color of soldier from pretty much Team Fortress related, but still. It's pretty much either going to be him exactly that will take his spot if the real purple guy does take the fate of him being dead in Springtrap's suit. Which the only problem is, by the way, that the fake purple guy is using that suit. Which I don't know how that will be relevant to know why that would be relevant for me exactly to not know that. But like I said, things are going to have to come around to together and just see what all things come together and see if any of them don't get ruined or anything like that. But just for example, and just for a while, I have to say, just my fourth channel Springtrap that I'm talking about, not like all Springtraps, I'm talking about like my fourth channel's Springtrap that I'm referring to. That, yeah, it's going to get a little complicated, and Withered Sonic will also be in the same fate with Springtrap, but so far he will also remain conscious as well, since Withered Sonic and Springtrap might be getting to be allies, I think, just to be a bit of allies together, which, yeah, Withered Sonic, probably on the other hand, that, yeah, he'll do the same thing as Springtrap does to kill exactly, but we'll have an automatically of a different jump scare for him exactly, which, like I said, Withered Sonic is just gotta kind of be the version of himself exactly, just to kind of like, get along with like Springtrap and stuff, which that there will probably be a little something. And then as in for like Withered Classic Sonic and Withered Shadow, and then the other relevance or pretty much like other stuff, well, it's just going to take the time of its pleasure of seeing if some of them don't get camera time or some of them will get camera time. But like I said, this is just going to be me actually predicting what I'm talking about for what's going to go on exactly and just see what happens. But I may be right or maybe be wrong, but again, don't blame me just because I'm going to say something right. Doesn't mean I'll actually won't say anything wrong, but that's just what I'm referring to. And It doesn't have to do anything with the FNAF lore or anything. It just remains to stay at its purpose and remains to stay at its timeline and stuff, which even if it's used to be different or will kind of actually add something a little bit usual and new to the table, then I'm still down for that, which I'll still actually will recommend the idea, but that's just what I would say. And as in for the other characters' fates exactly, if any of them do die by the hands of Purple Guy or Springtrap, or any character that comes to kill them, well, like I said, that comes to a different spot in a different story of whatever that happens. Like, it's gonna have to probably either be self-defense that the animatronics will have to do is self-defense themselves exactly without them trying to get killed or anything, but like I said, it's just going to be new for the toys and the wizards or unwizards at this point, since they're going to probably be a little bit more new and complicated for a little while, since they probably won't know for what they're going to do exactly at this time, but we'll see. But also, in this video, I actually will give this video kind of more of a 10 out of 10, just because I think this video actually got a lot more interesting. Like, the new kills every single time that always happens, there's gonna be literally a lots of new kills, or maybe just the same kills of the death scene exactly that happens. But bruh, that is like completely insane. Like like losing an arm, that is wild. Like losing an arm by Springtrap snapping his arm off, or maybe just like killing his arm off. I think. Like seriously, that is wild. And of course, he did rip out the security guard's heart out exactly with one hand, exactly that he did. Just one freaking hand and got it in and just ripped it off for no reason. And I'm like, wow, he is painful as AF. That is literally painful. That is like very painful. But, that's just what I would want to say for that question. But, anyways, to the moral of the story is, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and for like always, is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified. That way, again, you absolutely will not miss a single video that comes to this channel. And like always, and likewise, that I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And just as in for the fact that, yes, that